welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight we are reviewing the last episode, the season finale of SWV and Xscape. All right, it's done. We did 6. And it was the longest 6 episodes because it was 6 here, 6 online, 12 online.
I had to check out. It was draining too much of my energy. I was just...
Who would have thought?
I didn't. I came for a little bit of, hey, I didn't know.
Like verses. That's what we thought we was going to get. The longest stitch in the verses.
I expected like the little ego bumping, between the two groups. I figured it would be a little bit of that, you know what I'm saying? Because
we already knew what to expect.
Coco and Tasha are like, the same character in each group. So
yeah.
But all the rest of this stuff, I had no idea.
Child. So we started.
Tasha, you wanted to be the star of girl.
You got it, girl.
You did it.
You did that. You are the star. Girl. So Rocky getting kickbacks, child. We start off where we ended up last week. They got a copy of the text messages, and her responses. So y'all believe these text messages? That's his number.
Yeah.
That's it. Text message don't prove he did anything about no kickbacks. You know what I'm saying? So you saying I did that? Everything was, you believe that? You saying
I was looking at her like,
child.
Rocky's name was on wire transfers. Are those fake too?
Because all of that. Because all it was a picture of the real shit. It wasn't shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she called Rocky. Rocky said don't say nothing on his behalf.
Because you be messing up. And now I see why you think Rocky is so smart, because you should keep your mouth shut. You do not help.
He like, please don't
help.
Child. And then this fool say him and old boy got the same text messages, but they ain't had nothing to do with Xscape.
Well, then y'all don't have the same text messages. It don't matter.
How do you know? How you know what text messages we talking about? You can't see what we. She didn't send you screenshots. She just called you. You didn't. You don't know nothing about it, but you knew everything about it.
He know who he talked to. He know what it was.
So it was those exact text messages. I mean, dude. Okay. She back on. He's not stealing from you, Tamika. She went straight to that. He's stealing from everybody at this point.
He's stealing from all of us. And they said they've been hearing about that. They just didn't have no proof.
They ain't had proof. They ain't had a proof. And here it is. Child. So he said he don't do kickbacks. He gets the deal. Okay. So it ain't stealing. That's what he said.
He's doing deals for Xscape, though? He's doing deals for Xscape?
Well, she backed it up because he told her don't talk, but she did. And what she said was that it has been times where, others have brought people to get the deals and they got a percentage. And I'm like, well, they said that. Your sister said that.
They said they couldn't prove it, but y'all was doing that.
And they said that whoever bring it to the table, they discuss it. And then they divvy out the money. But y'all ain't discussing shit. You going behind the group back.
No, y'all got 30,000 that didn't get divvied.
Didn't get divvied.
That's his number, ain't it? They like a good old 30,000, don't they?
Baby. Well, she cool at this point. She ready to go. Okay.
Yeah. Go, girl. Hurry up.
And she walk out and she call her mama. And she start crying about, how her family is falling apart and how they only concerned about money. Well, you keep taking it. You keep taking it from
that's a big part of why the family's falling apart, because...
Child, stop it. All right, y'all. So we getting ready to leave for this show. We're going to Ontario, California. I thought we was in Canada at first. I had the second time I watched, I was like, oh, they here. I thought they was going to Ontario over here, this way. SWV agreed to do the opening.
Where the hell is Ontario, California?
I don't know. That's why I thought we was in Canada. Shit.
What is
When you
that
said
by?
Ontario, that's what I thought.
Because California is really big. I'm just curious, like what?
That's why I thought we was over here this way. You know, so
Hmm.
I was like, oh, they didn't took it over there. Okay. No wonder I didn't hear about this show. You know. So SWV agreed to let to do the opening and let Xscape close the show with understanding because they said they was tired of arguing, so just let them have it.
Everybody said
Child,
that ain't how that happened.
who said that?
The internet said that their director, their program director or whatever, not Xscape, but SWV,
The little white dude.
decided it was better to do it that way. I guess just because of the way it flowed. You know what I mean? Sometimes stuff need to be switched around just based on the way that
It
it
didn't
works.
flow though.
I mean, I wasn't there.
I seen it. It didn't flow. That ending didn't flow right. We'll get there. Now the beginning wasn't bad. I wasn't mad at SWV opening the show.
I was into all of it. I was just glad they was singing and doing something, not arguing. So I was paying attention to the transition.
I like the opening. The ending just didn't make sense for several reasons
We
for
didn't
me.
see the ending.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
We ended with understanding.
No, they ended with "I'm every woman" or something else. They didn't even
No,
end it
they
with
didn't
that.
because that's some nasty, ugly. They
Yeah,
should.
they didn't end with either song. They ended with something else.
That was stupid. Okay, now you didn't make it more dumb than what I saw. Tasha in the car with her husband talking about she don't know why Tamika do the things that she do, and they had a nerve to bring up Tamika and that rumor that she had made up about Candy because she was defending you. You gonna bring up something that I did on your behalf and then say I don't know what's wrong with the girl?
I'm just not understanding how she thought this was all supposed to play out.
She thought, I don't know what she thought
How
because
did
she
she
was
think we were going
talking
to respond
mad
to all of
shit.
this?
She was on there talking about, wait till y'all see it. Wait, girl, we saw it.
And we still don't get it.
Oh my goodness.
We confused, girl. We don't know what's supposed to be happening here.
So this girl that rented a house instead of staying at the hotel with everybody else, okay? She has her whole glam squad with her personal cooks, videographer. Why? Because they gotta follow her around to what? What we doing, a documentary or something? Well, see if they can find that money. Where y'all be stashing that money while y'all in the house.
We don't watch the shit she's already got going on. Why is she making more new stuff like videographer to watch her do what? Walk around with Rocky and eat lettuce?
Girl, you know your ass eating one of that damn lettuce. You and Rocky ass. People say they think Rocky on that stuff. He act like he on that stuff.
Don't get me started. I can't think of Rocky without thinking of R. Kelly. And I just watched that R. Kelly thing on Netflix, and all I could think of was Rocky there when this was happening?
He said he was.
Uh-huh. Because they said Aaliyah's wedding was Aaliyah and R. Kelly and a couple of niggas at a hotel room.
Rocky was there. He said he was there.
He shouldn't be telling nobody that. That wasn't a wedding. So I can't undo that. So when I think of Rocky, I think of all the nastiness that goes along with being a part of that crew. Over there grooming people who have low self-esteem, like Tasha, like.
So
even like, was it at this? Yeah, when I saw like he does it a lot in every episode. Like when she enters the room, he'd be like, "Oh, girl, look at you, got the guy." No.
So you see the similarities how the Ira treated the women versus how he treats Tasha. And then you be like, girl, what's wrong with you? They Xscape over there like, girl, wake up. And it's the same thing over there with them girls that was over in that house. And you like,
even
you
like her
like,
having
huh?
hard, y'all had to move in with the mama. Why? Your whole life is, revolves about being her manager. You don't provide for your family. You got to rely on Tasha to go do something in order for the family. You know what I'm saying?
And the first
Meanwhile, you got girls moving over here around the corner, this town, that town, because they done all came out of the woodwork saying how he be over there renting apartments and stuff for these women.
The story is very similar around all of the girls. I don't think they made that up.
For people that don't even know each other.
Child. But the producers then asked them about stealing these royalties and kickbacks. And
you said, what in the RuPaul Drag Race
is going on
here?
He got the stutter and he said, that ain't true. He said,
I was like, who did his makeup? Why did they do that?
Girl, casket shot.
He also said you can't put nobody's money in your account unless you have their social security number.
That's what he said. And y'all over there staying with mama, and everybody know mama keep everybody's social security number up under the bed or in the drawer, And then they already said y'all already got access to everybody else's stuff.
But I feel like I have put like a check in my account, have it somebody sign it.
Especially back then. Then you can have a check and you can sign the check over to somebody else.
And as long as they got enough money in their account to cover the check.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about, Rocky?
Child, that's not
you act like we wasn't doing it back then. We all had a checkbook.
We doing it now because listen here, not even that. Don't act like I didn't took. Hell no. Well, I ain't telling. I'm just saying we had, a former job, kids, and then we all knew that it was a certain store because they ain't had their ID. They always losing their IDs. These kids, age group, teenagers to early adults. And everybody knew it was a one corner store that you can go to and the dude will cash their check. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if we doing that small time, Mr. Bivens, rolling with R. Kelly, you telling me that you couldn't do that? Get out of here. With your stuttering self. Child.
Talking about they can't prove that. I hate it when soon as somebody, if I didn't do something, the last thing that's coming out of my mouth is what somebody can't prove. No, I didn't. I already know you can't prove it because I didn't do it. So
well, this girl wants us to know that her career don't start or stop with Xscape. Well, I didn't know you before Xscape, Tasha. So clearly it started. And it looked like it's gonna end right here. Okay.
What's the name that she been doing Tyler Perry plays?
She been doing. I ain't seen her since. And
her husband worked head of security over there, so I don't think.
Have you seen Tasha do anything outside of Xscape? Okay.
R&B Divas a long time ago.
And I forgot y'all had to bring that up to even say
and that. Also, I feel like Rocky got into it with somebody over there.
And they said.
Pulled out a pow.
That's what they said. And that's how that one ended. He ruined another one for you.
That's what he do. She talking about he's smart.
Well,
he didn't look smart in that confessional talking about a buddy.
So we have rehearsal and Tasha's late. She shows up 2 hours late with her entourage. And Lily was like, Diana Ross is in the building.
Why are these people combing her hair? That is so weird. What is...
You are not... I'm not even gonna say you're not Beyonce because I ain't never seen Beyonce.
I've never seen Beyonce do that.
Time for business.
When I watched Beyonce documentary, she was not getting her hair combed. She had her hair thrown up in a ponytail. She was out there working on the stage.
When it's time for business, when you watch Beyonce, when you watch Michael Jackson, this is it. When it was time for work, they were jolly on the spot. It wasn't all of this nonsense. Y'all stop it.
And you got a stylist. You can find. See, let's cut back. You don't need it because they're not doing you no justice. I don't remember nothing you had on, but your titties was in everything. So,
yeah.
The hair comber lady. I mean, I've been looking at your lace front for 6 episodes because you got to be a blonde.
He must like blondes. I was wondering about that too because she kept a blonde wig on. I was wondering about that. SWV was irritated because Xscape basically was doing full dress rehearsal, and they kept messing up and but with all fairness,
Well,
SWV
y'all don't do
a two-step. They do a two-step.
No choreography.
So their routine, is a little bit more complicated.
And when I saw the performance, I was like, SWV, this was a good look. This little situation right here with little dancers in the front. Like y'all are 50. Ain't nobody expecting you to bust it on down, but you got to make a show though. Like, I can listen to your song on the radio. You got to make a show.
So I was like, well, in all fairness, they had a little bit more going on than y'all, so they had to get it right. And to be all fair to SWV, Xscape, y'all should have spent more time rehearsing than do all this damn arguing and messing around with Tasha too. Coco's ready to fight because she ain't had her medicine. Okay, she's ready to fight. Okay,
who's she gonna fight?
No damn body. I really don't think she want that. Nobody in Xscape, I don't think she want that. Okay.
Nope, nah, none of them.
Not a one. Not a one. Not a one. They discussed singing "Is My Living in Vain." They want to sing that together. Coco says she ain't doing that because SWV don't sing no gospel songs. They don't miss their gospel songs with their songs, so she ain't want to sing that. So Taj was sitting up there trying to. She was irritated. Feel like her group and Xscape, and she was trying to be like, "Look, let's do this. We'll do here." And then Don Juan said, "That's corny." And got his ass cussed the hell out by Taj. And I was like, Don Juan, shut the hell up. You already know.
That's another thing. They said that wasn't him she was talking to. Like, he did say that. They had a conversation about it. But the conversation that she was having, shut the fuck up, wasn't even at Don Juan.
I
hate it when they manipulate stuff like that.
I say it though, shut the fuck up, Don Juan. If she ain't say it, I'll say it.
You don't like Don Juan.
It's not that I don't like Don Juan, because I like Don Juan, but Don Juan is doing his stuff. I didn't mind him over there at the Candy Coated house taking care of that part. But this, you don't yell out and they working, that's corny. Who are you?
Her manager.
What you got to do with it? He ain't her manager.
That's what she said.
Don Juan is not that girl manager. Candy said that's her manager.
Yeah, he was doing his job.
That was you telling them that was corny, was not his job. Now, Candy, you need to stop, and that's what's wrong with you, and that's what's wrong with your employees right there. That's why they was over there acting the fool over there at the restaurant.
I wish they were coming back. I
missed them though.
I like that show.
I did. So where we at? Day of the show. We done made it to the day of the show. Candy over there talked to Tamika. Tamika saying she debating if she gonna talk to her sister before or after the show, but she thinks she better do it after the show.
Don't do it before.
Yeah, her ass probably not gonna do the show if she do it before. Tasha entourage show up. They show about 20 damn people getting out that van before we even seen her get out. Okay. I didn't see Candy and them had all them people. I didn't see Tiny.
I'm like, what do she want us to believe about this besides the fact that she look a fool?
I don't understand what image she's trying to portray. Where is this where the money is going? Because I'm not understanding. What is all of this for?
I mean, if she look all right, like it's a lot of people for you to just look all right.
Why do we need all of that? I don't know. She's like, the queen is here. You're not the lead singer. There is no lead
There
singer
is no
in
lead
Xscape.
singer. If that were the case, they could not go on without you. Like
Right.
SWV over here. No Coco. Coco is the Diana Ross. She's the one who, if she ain't coming, it ain't working.
There is
They
no
don't need you.
show. Child.
I feel like all of the songs that we really like is the ones that Candy was
I like all of them. I'm not gonna do that either because I
don't because I don't like all that sing-songy stuff.
You don't. I do. And I liked her voice. I liked Xscape. I liked them all together, but you're an asshole. So that's just what it is.
When you think about big voices, because Tasha, like, there's other voices. I go to Jennifer Hudson. Jennifer Hudson, I'm not a fan, but you can't deny her voice is like, you ain't gonna play her about how good she can sing.
She can sing, but I ain't.
Fantasia is another one.
I love Fantasia's voice, but she has a different type of voice.
But she ain't had no songs that's been. Fantasia had a couple. I'll give Fantasia. But Jennifer Hudson ain't had no songs that you was trying to.
I was singing the Dream Girl soundtrack though. I played the shit out of that.
But was she singing most of them, or was that, I don't know.
She was.
I'm just saying, the big voice, the big good voice does not always make for the spotlight that you want.
Well, here's the thing. She has the voice, but she don't have the personality.
And it ain't got no better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you could say, what's the name? Like Lizzo catches hell all the time for being the big girl, but every time I hear a Lizzo song, it made me feel good.
She has the personality though.
Yeah, but I mean, her music, she be having hits.
But I like Xscape. I always did. I like all of their voice. I like their blend. I think they sound good. But like I said, she's just an asshole. So it just is what it is.
And clearly has always been one, according to the folks that was there when they were children. Everybody speaks about Tasha's attitude.
It kind of
she didn't catch the attitude from Rocky. She came with that.
It kind of puts you in the mindset too of what they used to say, and this is another group, there is no lead singer, what they used to say about Dawn in Vogue. That she was
I don't have no in Vogue lead singer really.
It's not. You
like
see, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same. They are on the same level. There is no lead, but you know.
And what's her name? Cindy, I guess, will be the one with the interesting tone, but she's not, there's no leader.
Right. So Cindy will be Candy.
Yeah. But I mean, she could sing.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. What had happened? It was still in hands. It was still in hands. Has not been around since the receipt came out.
After he put all of that foundation, then he went on vacation?
He been keeping his distance and them receipts came out. That's what they said, child. So we get ready to start the show. I thought the wardrobe looked horrible. I'm sorry. Everybody except for Candy. Candy, probably because her body doesn't look like everybody else. I'm just being honest. But I didn't like nobody's work. I didn't like the wardrobe. I want y'all to not pick that kind of stylist no more.
I didn't mind the Angel Brinks. I hate to keep bringing her up. I didn't mind them jumpsuits and catsuits that they had on, what have you, because I get that you want to be real sparkly when you're performing. But this, I don't know what. I
didn't like it.
And I was like, Taj had on that skirt with that thing. What did they do with her? Why was that?
She said cover her up, and he didn't know how to do that.
But I mean, not like that. But it didn't even make sense.
And then Coco had them little things, some shoulder pads that looked like she was finna go into the galaxy, and
I tell you what,
her whole outfit.
They need to let him style them for their concert because J Bolin, because whenever they did that photo shoot with J Bolin's collection, I was like, this is what y'all need to be performing in. But I saw a SWV performance somewhere, just on YouTube, and they was outside, and I was like, and they had on some army like fatigue thing.
Who, SWV?
Yeah.
Yeah, but SWV, yeah, they go 90s. So they show you the little 90s blast. That's what they doing.
They wasn't really giving no performance. That's all I'm saying. Like, they wasn't giving no show. They was standing there.
Oh, they not gonna give you no show. But when I think back, did they ever?
I don't remember them ever giving a show.
Yeah. I don't think that was ever. They was never them girls.
You would think they would want to.
Xscape was always them girls. Because Baby Love on My Mind video, they was giving it to us. And I was at home on my wall, trying to dance like Tamika. I
feel like I went to go see Bruno Mars, and the way the light show was, like, he danced or whatever, but he mostly sing. But the way the light show was,
he's smooth when he do it though.
When he moves. But what I'm saying is, what he does, what you call it, SWV, like, they got good songs like that. You got to have a light show. You got to have something. Yeah, he didn't have a bunch of dancers. He had on a basketball jersey or something, but he gave, the show was there. You got your money's worth, and he sang for 2 hours.
Ain't too many people doing the Bruno though. Bruno.
As long as they've been in the game, they should at least have, like, just that little touch. That video screen made a big difference with their performance.
It did. So y'all probably, because y'all said they just switched up their clothes, so maybe they're incorporating some of this stuff.
I hope so, because y'all going on the road with Jodeci, and I mean, we don't even
know. No, maybe old Jodeci. But JoJo ass passed out the other day. Y'all ain't see that?
And they're opening for Jodeci.
Girl, it ain't gonna be that kind of show. They gonna be on the same level, I think.
Who else? And Drew Hill.
Now, Drew Hill, no, not well. Oh boy, ain't doing that jump no more. I see that.
They will sound good, but am I rushing out to see that? Probably not. Would I go see, like, Xscape and New Edition?
Hell yeah, but New Edition gonna give you a show
and placement.
Now Bobby gonna take a break.
But he gonna entertain you though. He gonna entertain you.
He gonna do it, and he gonna sneak out, and he gotta get his water, and then he'll be back. You know what I'm saying? We didn't got all the way off.
I'm sorry. I'm playing in my summer. What's happening? I don't know that Jodeci is a draw, because I know JoJo and KC are not reliable, but carry on.
Okay, what happened? What we do? We talked about this wardrobe. SWV opened up the show with anything. That ain't the one that I like though.
That's the one I like.
Was that the one?
I think that's a good opener.
No, I mean not the song, but was that the version? Wasn't it like two different? I like the what's that song?
I don't know, child. I like that.
Grandmaster Flash version.
Well, he wasn't there.
Well, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't do that. I had to.
I felt like it was a different version or something to it. I don't know. And then Xscape came out with Love on My Mind, which I already talked about. I was grinding on the wall back then. You don't remember that part in the video?
Okay. Grinding on the wall?
You remember that part? What, Tamika?
No.
Okay. Anyway, I wasn't feeling the "It's My Living in Vain," but the stripper clothes. I just think it didn't give
you know what I was focused on? I didn't feel no way about that. But I was like, Coco said she was singing, and she did.
She said, Because I wonder, she is such an ass. She could be an ass.
I was like, that, okay, that right there wasn't a good look. I'm sorry.
It wasn't.
Tasha said, I was like, Taj and Lily, like, it was supposed to be a moment. And because you said, I ain't singing it, and then you stood up there and didn't, let's don't just say with the gospel and all that. I want y'all to stop that. So, yeah, it wasn't a good look.
She could go with that because she was the hoe. I'm not singing downtown because girl, stop. Okay. Piss me off, girl. You gonna sing downtown if I come to the damn thing. Did we miss downtown? Y'all should have showed them singing downtown.
She probably ain't singing. It probably wasn't on the list. Depending on how she feel or if she got her.
That's one of their #1 songs. Shit.
That's the way to my love.
Yes, it is. Hey, make it go round and round. Ooh, child. Okay. What else happened? Tasha got jealous because Candy had hit that high note that can't nobody else in the world do but Candy. And Tamika got the popping on her butt. And she was like, oh, I remember when she used to do me like that. And
do you want to be a solo or not? When you're a solo, there's no people. Now the people are not fooling with you and you don't like it.
Come on now. And even at the end of the show, the Xscape 3 was sitting up there holding, and she was kind of off to the side. Did you peep that? And I was like, well, this is how you wanted it.
That's how you wanted it.
So after the show, Tamika pulled Tasha to the side because she want to have her conversation. And she's defensive. Nothing is her fault. You know, she want her sister to admit that she's jealous of her and Rocky's relationship, is what she said. Just tell me you're jealous. Did you see
that big old muscle man that Tamika go home with every night? I don't think she worry about you and Rocky.
They looked like they had fun because she was in the background grinding on her man.
He worked with I saw that. Yeah. I was like, he worked with Tyler Perry. She worked for the Tyler Perry play. Yeah. They over there in their new phase of life. No, honey, you good. You keep Rocky over there. And I feel like Rocky is obsessed with Candy, and so is Tasha.
Yeah, and he's probably obsessed with Tamika. Because that's a weird ass shit you taking her damn sex tape.
Man.
Nasty.
Back to the aura.
Child. So basically she is done, you know, she says she want her relationship, but then she turn around and say, you know, her entourage treat her better than her sister. And Tamika told her, well, you better go get your room in mama house because your ass gonna be broke. That's where you gonna end up being at. Again. Because you ruined it for yourself.
Rocky ruined it for her. Even if you have somebody, and I feel like whoever this promoter is must be trying to, because it's a snaky business. We know people be doing dirty stuff. Mm-hmm. Whoever this promoter is probably trying to be legitimized within the business. So if he like, long as everybody is on board with the money, I don't care how, you know what I'm saying? That's why he kept them receipts like that. Because he was like, in the end,
Tamika, remember before we even seen this, Tamika kept talking about they want to do business with this promoter that my husband,
her husband, right?
He probably was like, oh yeah, okay. Candy, let me show you this. You know what I'm saying?
What Nene say? When you do dirty, you ain't gonna go. What's she say?
Who, Nene?
You can't win if you gonna do dirty now. You ain't right now. It's the truth.
Well, at the end, Tasha was talking about how she want her sister back, you know, back the way she was, kissing her ass and telling her how beautiful she is every day. I don't feel like
it's been that for a long time, to be honest. I feel like the last time when they tried to go on tour and stuff and Candy didn't want to be bothered, you know, they did the Xscape thing. And I feel like Tamika is now with this husband and making money, and I don't feel like it's been that for a long time. She has realized that I don't have to be in my sister's shadow. I can do my own thing and be just fine.
And she don't like that.
And she don't like
she wants the old time.
And she hates Rocky. And I feel like they've been blackmailing her for a long time with that. This was her opportunity to be free of that.
They have
her husband probably know, but the world didn't know nothing about that.
Right.
And ain't nobody holding that against her. Like, all of them was making sex tapes back then. She got Tiny and she got Tandy and Tiny over here with dungeons and NDAs and all.
She said she looked good on it. Hell, ain't nobody gonna say shit because some of y'all finna be walking around with the dang hoods and mask over y'all face anyway, cause they done dropped the Freaknik. Okay, I don't know if you know.
I said that. It was like a meme that says something about, is anybody scared that their mama gonna end up in this Freaknik movie? I sent that to my kids. They was like,
I wasn't there, but I know a lot of y'all that was there, and I'm finna be watching it, and I'm finna be like this. Snap.
Honey, snap. I was there. I seen it in real life. I've been driving down the interstate. Like, what is happening right now?
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of y'all got a tape out
but
there.
It's crazy because the way it grew was insane. It was nuts. It went from a party like at the park to.
That's how Black folks do stuff. And
girl, I remember us being at the nail salon and looking at the TV like, how we gonna get home? They invaded Atlanta like a swarm. I can't wait to see that movie. If I'm in it, I ain't bent over. I know that much.
If you in it, I'm gonna be like, I got the little part.
I don't remember no interviews or nothing I did in the past. You might see Frozen Paradise in that joint though.
And be on the wall. Love on my mind. I got love on my mind. Y'all want to talk about Watch What Happened Live? So we ain't got to if you don't want to. Because she was just lying.
Again.
She said she ain't got no open marriage. She has open communication.
But that's not what she said before.
She didn't.
And I want to know, why would I be judging you because you and your husband have open communication? That doesn't even make sense.
You're a liar. You're a liar. All right,
she was trying to involve Coco. Coco was like, girl.
Yeah. Yeah, Coco looked good on there, though.
She did.
I like that. I like her hair and stuff. She looked cute. She was her body.
What does Tasha have on?
I don't know. She always had a little thing.
Some titties. She had on titties. I don't remember the rest of it. And blonde hair. She had on titties and blonde hair.
That's it. That's it. Child. What else? What else happened on there? She talked shit about her sister. Her sister was a bad person growing up, and that's how she made Tiny.
Okay. I feel like Tamika was wild. She's still wild. Tamika is a wild child.
I mean, how old was she when she had that baby? Her and Tiny.
It was really weird. It was very Stepford Wife-ish. It was like Andy was asking her questions, and she had already like pre-prepared. Like Rocky did a really good job of running her through how not to actually answer questions.
And then he didn't show up just so he could say, "See, I wasn't there."
She did it by herself. Okay.
Yeah. And then when he asked her about the sex tape, she like looked paranoid. She was like,
"What's sex tape?"
Then she looked at Coco.
What you mean? What's sex tape? I wasn't there. I don't know.
All of her answers was, I saw it at the same time y'all saw it. So
I need her to stop saying that. I don't understand. Like every time she says that, I'm like, girl, it doesn't make sense though. That's not true. You were in the scene when it taped. There was a whole fight where your mother chased Tamika out the house.
But you know about it now. So I'm asking you about it now. The question was,
I just want to resolve things with my sister. When we can get together and talk about it. I've reached out. When she reaches back out to me, then maybe, we can get back to that place of being sisters. That's what I want.
But you changed your number.
Nobody was using my number anyway. So, I mean, that's neither here nor there.
Oh my goodness.
Rocky is very smart. Steel, strength, and steel. That's why we're strong together.
28 years, baby. 28 years.
I love to hear a person celebrate 28 years of toxic love. Toxic R. Kelly love.
She go back to, her sister not telling the truth, and I was there for my sister, just like when they want to put my sister out the group. I was the one who said, if she go, I go. I'm like, you're gonna keep holding on to that one time you had your sister.
That was before the $30,000. And I don't believe you were gonna go. And I know that they felt like too, without both of them, now that can't work. We need you can't have both of them going. You can't have two Xscape. You got to have at least three.
Right.
Because when her and Tamika did the show without Tiny and Candy, as far as I'm concerned, they should have just rescheduled, postponed it. I don't know, make it up. I'm gonna be mad if I only get Tasha and Tamika, or only Candy and Tiny. That ain't gonna work.
Well, we know that wasn't gonna work because the producers, remember, they tried that and they was like, nope, that ain't gonna work. That's when Candy had to go solo.
If you're out in the club, don't think I'm not. I know that song. Tasha, did you listen to the gospel record she dropped?
No. Did you?
Girl, I saw it on YouTube. Yeah, I went and looked at it. I don't remember the song, to be honest. I don't remember. But she had put these headlines in there. She's a liar. She's stealing money. Like all the things that was said about her, she threw that in the video. It's like they shot the video and then went back and put that in there. Yeah.
Why was she doing that?
And she was singing in the kitchen wearing that dress from the Soul Train Award.
Was she really? What fool told her that was a good idea?
Rocky, duh. He said something too. And he said, they're gonna be mad at you now. Like, I don't understand that. You Tina Turner this time. Well, don't be Tina Turner. So that's not a good idea. But why is this mentality? They're gonna be mad at you. Why is that your mission?
I don't know, because she didn't do nothing. She didn't stand out.
Why would they be mad?
She said, I just hope they go out there and do their job, because that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, try not to be late.
You are not Coca. You're not. Sorry. Good luck.
Because if you didn't come, they would have been like, Tamika, you got to scoot over to the right a little bit, and Tiny, you're going to have to scoot over.
They had already pre-rehearsed it. Maybe that's why it took them so long to get it together.
Because they had to do it just in case.
They had to readjust it back to her being there because they didn't know she was going to show up, and they've been rehearsing without her. And then they said they had a show the next day without her. Then they said they had a show like the next day.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah. Well, that's how it ended, child.
I'm glad we got the show. I enjoyed
it. Gave me something to do.
I was like, good. We finally
go home and y'all and turn on Love on My Mind video.
So we can see them grind against the wall.
Grind against the wall. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't learning that. I was learning Janet Jackson.
Oh, I had to dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
You gonna close us out, D? I got love on my mind. Go ahead.
Smash that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
All right, y'all. See you on the next one.